Clan versus Clan is almost over. I am exhausted. Is it worth it?
Shoot him, kid!
Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. So, I am very tired, and I know I've been tired in a lot of my recordings lately. It's a lot harder to play Raid and have a full-time job and be a parent, as I'm sure many of you know, right? I'm sure a lot of you are trying to find time to play Raid and do all the other, responsible adulting things, right? So yeah, I'm just very, very tired today. And the question kind of came in my mind. Was this worth it? So let's do a quick recap on what I delivered today. So if we go to the members tab of the Clan v Clan, you can clearly see, by the way, that we are kicking their butts. We're winning like crazy and able to get this extra reward here on the end. But what really matters is the total points, 415,000 for my main account. I'd say I did that. I save my books for every personal rewards Clan v Clan, so not everybody's willing to save up all of their books for personal, for PR versus the others. That's fine if you guys don't want to do that, but that's a big chunk of my points. Crafting is a big chunk, and I think I probably spent maybe 1,500 to somewhere in the 1,500 to 2,000 range on gems to farm Sand Devil and Phantom Shogun to make up a lot of the rest of the points that I'm doing all of the things that I've talked about in recent videos. Just a quick recap in case you missed those. Doing my tag team arena, my arenas, I'm on the free to play right now, but still doing my Iron Twins and Faction Wars, right? So listen up. I just got a new promo link that you can use to follow along with me on my latest free to play adventure and get a free Elenaril as well as 3 more powerful epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Don't miss out on your chance to get Elenaril right after signing up, as well as Fayne, Uugo, and Tagoar as you progress through Raid. Click on my link right now and let's crush this together. So that generated a lot of points for me, and I was able to get 400,000 pretty easily, to be honest. Now, over here on the free-to-play, I'm at 179,000. That's fine for my free-to-play. While I do think I could go up to 400,000 on the free-to-play, I would need to save a lot longer than what I've been able to save, right? Because I haven't played. So I didn't have a lot of books saved up, which I did use all my books up. I didn't have a lot of Great Hall points saved up. I've got a decent amount of Forge stuff saved up. I crafted mostly Perception and my Lethal stuff, but I'm probably content with what I did in the Forge for now. I'm not going to do much more forging right now. I don't know, maybe just more so because I'm tired and I kind of want to go to bed. I will use this 700 energy tonight, put that into Phantom Shogun Grove tonight to get that done. But what was, in the intro of the video, I said, is it worth it? And it's an interesting question. And I get this a lot. I've been trying to give you guys advice. I've been trying to help players understand that 100,000 is doable. It's very, very doable. I feel like I've demonstrated that. I do understand the argument of, I can't do high enough levels of clan boss, so I don't have as many rewards and shards and champions, because clan boss is really the source of all your resources. And then that in turn impacts your ability to do different dungeons, even something that has an all rare team. It's hard to get those void champions if you're not able to get a lot of void shards, which I get a lot of void shards from Clan v Clan, right? I've got 36 on the free to play. So I get that. I do get that argument. It might not be worth it for everybody, right? That's kind of what made me think of this idea for a video. It may not be worth it for everybody, and that's totally fine. I wanted to make sure that I made that clear. While I do want to motivate and encourage people to achieve a new height to their account, I've had this clan since I started playing Raid Shadow Legends. I've recruited many people. I've lost many people, and I remember when I thought, 50,000 was a lot in Clan v Clan, and now I put up 400,000 4,000 every other clan. So it's very doable. I believe that it didn't cost me a lot of time over on the main account. It really didn't. It was just a lot. I ran dungeons on that all day today to get my points done. So I did the free to play yesterday, did the main account today, and I was at work all day. I didn't, I think I came home I did come home for lunch, but I didn't really do a lot of raid playing while I was home. And yeah, I just did the things that I needed to do. But back to the question at hand, is it worth it? Is it kind of worth this feeling of being tired? And for most of you, it might not be, right? I kind of already touched on that. For me, it is. For me, it's worth it for a few different reasons. I put a lot of pressure on myself. One, I'm a content creator. I want to make sure that I am able to gain resources that I need to make videos for you guys. So shard pulls are a big deal. If I'm on the main account, I need to get shards. Doing personal rewards clan v clan at tier 6 gets me more shards. So that's part of it. The other part of it is lead by example, right? That's something that I believe in. I don't know how many of you have ever seen Band of Brothers, but one of my leadership heroes, if you will, is I think he was a major at the end of the series, but Winters from Band of Brothers, basically kind of the main character, if you will. He kind of led the Easy Company, if you've ever seen that show. If you have not seen that show, it's a great show. I watch it about once every year or so, usually around Veterans Day or Memorial Day. I tend to see it pop up on social media a bit, and that lights a fire under me to go and rewatch it. Always an inspiration for me as a leader. I like to lead, and for the clan, I like to lead by example, and I want to demonstrate that, hey, I've got a lot going on right now. I'm short on time these days. I'm short on energy, both mental energy and physical energy. I'm just tired all the time. So, it's a grind. It takes some effort, but hey, I did it, right? And so hopefully that motivates other people in my clan to push and get that 400,000 points so that they can get these juicier rewards, right? So yeah, content creation, me trying to lead by example, those are some of the reasons that I do that. But at the end of the day, we all need to remember it's a video game, and I talk about this a lot on this channel. I know I feel like I've just made a video a couple weeks ago talking about this kind of stuff, but it doesn't change. It's a constant reminder that we need to have, because it's very easy to push yourself too hard in this game and to sit there and say, I gotta finish clan boss, I gotta get Ultra Nightmare, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. And the whatever it takes is a lot of your time or maybe a lot of your money, and ultimately ask yourself if it's worth it. I gained so much joy from playing Raid Shadow Legends, and it feels uncomfortable to say that. I talk about my YouTube channel, to friends and coworkers, and they're like, "Oh, you have a YouTube channel? What do you do on that YouTube channel?" It's like, "Oh, I play a video game." "Oh, cool. What video game?" Raid Shadow Legends. What is that? And it's like, oh, okay. I don't want to have to explain this, so it's always a little bit embarrassing to kind of talk about it. But the fact of the matter is, despite the fact that it's not the most popular game out there, or at least it's not maybe the most respected, I would say. I think it's a great game, but I think a lot of people look down on it from a outsider's perspective. People that haven't played Raid Shadow Legends look at it and they go, oh, it's a game that plays itself fun. Or they look at it and they go, oh, it's pay to win. So what'd you do? You just spend a whole bunch of money and you are able to beat the game, right? And so people that aren't in Raid Shadow Legends have their opinions of it, right? But for me, I really, really enjoy this game. I really do. I never in a million years would have thought that I would enjoy it as much as I do, but it's exactly the right type of game for the way that my mind works. I love strategy. I love putting teams together. And of course, I love collecting. So it's a great, fun game for me. And if if once a month, which is basically what personal rewards comes down to, if once a month I need to put in some extra effort, grind a little bit harder, and spend a little bit more of my resources to get a good score in Clan v Clan, to represent that to you guys at home and to be an example for my clan, that's worth it for me. But at the end of the day, you always need to ask yourself, is it worth it to you? And despite the fact that I'm kind of out there and putting that pressure on and being like, you have to hit 100K because it's this easy, it may not be that easy for you. It may not be what you want to do. You may not find any joy in it. Guys, I don't really find joy in certain areas of the game, right? We've talked about this on the channel. I don't find joy in Faction Wars hard, so I kind of just don't do it outside of personal rewards Clan v Clan. Live Arena is something that I actually do enjoy. However, I don't get to play it when I want, so that makes it less enjoyable for me, that I have to like stop what I'm doing and conform to the times of the game. I do know that they are coming out with a live arena all the time. I don't know when that's happening, but they talked about that in a video a few months ago. So I'm waiting for that, and then I'm going to get back on to live arena. But, you know, that's not worth it to me. So it's just not worth it for me to bend my schedule around the video game. I'd rather just be able to do what I want to do when I'm able to do it and when I want to do it. So, you know, finding what's worth for you is important. And so if you can't put up that 100K, just the fact that I don't want to be too pressuring on you guys and being like, oh, you have to do it. No, you don't have to do anything. If that's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea, right? Do the things that you enjoy. I'm sure there are clans out there that don't care about Clan v Clan or don't put pressure on Clan v Clan points. And, you know, that's totally fine. That's how my clan was for a very long time before we started taking ourselves more seriously. And for some people that were in this clan before even, that was too much for them. I had many people kind of rotate through the clan, and they would join and say, you know, and be excited that we weren't serious, and then all of a sudden it's like we started getting some better players, and we say, oh, we're serious, and they go, yeah, this isn't for me, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go find another place that is more my speed, right? And so that's totally fine, and I just wanted to make sure I talked about that. I'm also just really, really tired, and my brain couldn't function today to come up with, maybe I do have some video ideas, but they're a little bit more time intensive than I was willing to do today because I'm going to go to bed early. So at the end of the day, I just want to say that do what makes you happy. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.